Hello there, this is Nikki Knight with Star Angels Reading. This is the intro to Transmutational Magic and Third Eye opening class. You've got the 4 times a month class. Remember, this is on sale for $60 for the first 3 months, then it goes back to the regular price of $120. So, you started to do the class. You're starting to do the cleanse. The cleanse, if you haven't started it and you need help, let me walk you through that. The main herbs I use this is my bundle. I have rosemary and sage. I put them together, I dry them together, but you don't have to, you can get them from the store. And basil, which I don't have, I need to get more of. So you can brew that as a tea to drink to help cleanse yourself. Add garlic skin and onion skin. These things are good for your kidneys, your other parts of your body, helps cleanse you spiritually. This will help the beginning of the process. And no, I'm not one of those strict practitioners that say that you cannot drink or smoke weed or whatever. Those things are good to quit. If you're doing it too much, weed is a natural medicine and it doesn't really hurt that much. But if you're trying to get a level mind and you want to quit, go ahead. But my methods are we're bringing more positive in, which will eventually encourage you of quitting the negative things. That's how it works for me. So whenever I start quitting something right off the bat, I go a little crazy and I'm really good for a month, and then I have a breakdown, something stressful happens, bam, I'm back to eating 4 cheeseburgers, a large fry, and 2 Cokes. It's not healthy. So what I do now is introduce more veggies, more healthy things. Still have my chocolate, still have my sweets, but I'm integrating more and more stuff. So this cleanse is more about clearing yourself spiritually inside and out. So you're gonna drink this tea in the morning in the north, facing the north, and then you're gonna in the afternoon face the south, face the west, face the east, or whichever way. I might have said that backwards, but the point is making a ritual out of it, enabling your mind to program itself to do this activity will help you kind of trigger yourself to automatically cleanse yourself repeatedly, not just with drinking the tea, but you're gonna burn it as an incense with especially the sage. You can add dragon's blood and King Solomon root. Sometimes I like to be cheap and find out what teas contain my herbs that I need. Like chamomile, that's a good protector herb. You can add that in. Add what herbs you like that symbolize protection to this mix. But this is my basic mix and you customize it yourself. I got the King Solomon root to a tea. It's $6.95 over at a spell workshop for an ounce. I got a whole 50 tea bags of it in a box for cheaper. So always work your magic that way. Manifest. So you want to put all your protective herbs into a mix, and then you want to put it on an incense. So whatever you use for your incense, you add your own personal mix, what you like, things that smell good to you, things that make you feel safe. You're adding your magic to it, and as I'm giving you magic. Okay. And then you can also add the tea mix, the one that you drink, to a bath and add Florida water and salt. Because Florida water is a cologne, but it's used in root work a lot to clear clear away negative energies. Sorry, I get tongue-tied. So you do the bath. You don't have to do this every day if you do the typical bathtub thing. But if you take a shower every day and you want to make sure you're spiritually cleansed every day, I would add the mixture to your liquid body wash. Like I have this liquid body wash, I would add. I have some pre-brewed thing that where I add a rubbing alcohol to stabilize it, and some vegetable glycerin if you have it on hand. Like you can go to like the 99-cent store; they surprisingly have it. But you add this to your body wash, just the herb tea mix. Add alcohol, pour it in, bing bang boom. You have a spiritual body wash that you can focus on washing away your negative energy as you scrub your body. You can also take these tea bags that are empty. You can get them online or you can get them from an Asian store where you can fill your own herbs. So you would take the sage and rosemary, bay leaf, out of basil. You can get any of your herbs that you use for protection usually and add them to this little thing. Treat your bathtub like a tea, or you can and toss it in, and with your bath salts and all that. Okay, so that's talking about the cleanse. You can also add vinegar to that same mix, the same liquid mix, and wipe down your house with it. Spiritual cleansing the house is very important. Sweeping from the entrance of the house all the way out the back, sweeping it, pushing away any negative energy, any stagnant energy, any residual energy that is unhealthy out of the house, moving it all the way to the backyard. Sometimes I even make a step of sweeping from the sidewalk all the way up the front steps, all the way out the house, and then moving in all directions counterclockwise in the house to remove all negative energy. I used to do that more often at my biological dad's house because that place was super duper haunted, so in the negative way, so I would sweep that bitch out a lot. Excuse me. So that is something that you can use. Also putting salt in your sweeps. Add salt in your sweeps. You can add rice. So for because ancestors and spirits like rice, so it's not necessarily kicking them out, but it's like giving energy that they want, like to like help take away the negative energy, sweeping the rice out, and like adding different types of intention. You can add other herbs and stuff like that for different intentions, and that's a different class. We'll cover that later. But like add salt and rice to your sweeps. It will help out a lot. Okay. Moving forward, this is my first time like making a video without talking to someone directly with the class. So let's hang in there. We're gonna start off with meditation. This first class is all about the meditation, how to control that energy. So here we are. We're gonna focus. You might have seen me do this on one of my lives, but this is the more extended version. We're going to breathe in for 7, hold for 5, and exhale for 7. Exhale for 7. Sorry, sometimes I can't say that word. So breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I add the extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to transition, but it's breathing in for 7, holding for 5, exhaling slow for 7 counts. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you keep breathing in that pattern, keep on breathing. In really slow, holding for as long as you can, exhaling as slow as you can. As you're doing this, I want you to visualize the moon on your left-hand side and the sun on your right. The moon spinning the moon spinning clockwise, surrounding you in protection, sending you white light, moving clockwise, bringing you positive energy, bringing you protection of the mother, bringing you healing, bringing you growth. Breathe in that light. Hold it. Let it loose. Breathe in that light. Hold it. Let it loose. Breathe in that light. Hold it. Let it loose. Breathe in that light. Hold it. Let it loose. Keep breathing as deep as you can, holding it as long as you can, letting it go as slow as you can. Let that light echo behind your eyes. Let that light become so vibrant you can feel its energy, the tingling, the sensation, the powerful energy of the Divine Mother, creating a white, luminescent shield surrounding you, keeping your positive energy, keeping your strength, keeping your inner light bright, protecting you and shielding your body as you work towards traveling through your inner dimensions out to the outward dimensions of all aeons. Keep on pulling that energy in slow, breathing in slow, holding and letting it go. That light's moving through your crown, circling around your face, spreading outward, covering your head and neck, protecting your throat, spreading outward more, encapsulating your chest and your heart, spreading out more, going to the solar plexus, spreading out more, going to your sacral, spreading out more, going through your root, down your legs, and through your feet, surrounding you like you're in an egg. Now, visualize the sun on your right, moving counterclockwise, pushing through your body, through your head, all the way through the middle of your body, moving outward towards your feet. But through the middle of your body, it starts to push outward. As you breathe in and exhale, it starts to move counterclockwise, pushing any negative energy out of you, burning it away, creating a defense mechanism that will burn away any negative energy that tries to attack you, tries to hurt you, removes all pain cycles, removes all generational curses, creates a weaponized shield so that no harm can come to you and any attacks will just be burnt off and took away, turning that negative energy into positive energy, which fuels your inner light, using your shadow and your light combined. So any parts of you that has been hiding away, those parts of you that you've lost within your darkness, those things are now illuminated as you keep breathing this light. Breathe in, hold it, let it out. Keep going that 757 pattern. Let that fiery energy from the sun and the moon energy from the lunar fires help illuminate you. We're going to be picking up the pace As you keep breathing, these lights get brighter and brighter and brighter, the energy getting more solid, where your electric magnetic fields feel present. You can feel them with your body. You can feel them with your breath. You can feel them with your intention focused. It's time to help yourself completely purify and wash away any remaining obstacles or any remaining negative energy particles so that you can further transmute anything. This is also going to be representing healing your emotions, helping you move through your path, shielding you from overwhelming feelings that you may not understand, not taking them away, but helping you see them clearly by helping you get the clarity, like clear water, blue, bright, aqua, and royal blue light pours in from all directions and starts spinning in all directions, propelling you forward, up high, through the 13 aeons and all 24 dimensions and all of both sides of light and shadow, helping you find your balance and your unity, your power of light within the darkness and light amongst all brightness of light. So we're going to breathe in, out, 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 in, out. As you keep on breathing, that light spins faster and faster. 13 portals above you and 13 portals below you open up. And as you breathe in deep and these waters spin around you, green roots rise from the earth as you pull in that energy. It goes through your roots all the way up from your feet all the way up your legs, through your root chakra, through your back, through your sacral, through your solar plexus, through your heart, and your chest, and your throat, and your third eye to your crown, reaching all the way up to the heavens. Breathing in, letting out, calling upon the high 13. Raise your hands again. Gonna hold the moon and hold the sun in your hands. As you breathe in through the nose and mouth, rotating back and forth, you're going to be bringing the gold and silver light. Through your left hand brings you your personal and individual power, and through your right hand brings in the power that has been given to you and shared amongst all your soul connections and ancestors, all forms of you, through the loved ones you've met, through the people who taught you lessons, all things, everywhere, in every dimension. And you're going to bring in that gold and silver power into both hands, and you're going to breathe in your nose, out your mouth, in your mouth, out your nose, in your nose, out your mouth, in your mouth, out your nose, in your nose, out your mouth, in your mouth, out your nose, in your nose, out your mouth, out your mouth, out your nose, in your nose, out your mouth, out your mouth, out your nose, in your nose, out your mouth, out your mouth, out your nose, in your nose, out your mouth, out your mouth, out your nose, in your nose, out your mouth, out your mouth, out your nose, in your nose, out your mouth, out your mouth, in your nose, in your nose, out your mouth, out your mouth, out your nose, in your nose, out your mouth, out your mouth, out your nose, in your nose, out your mouth, in your mouth, out your nose, in your nose, out your mouth, out your mouth, Out your nose. Raise that hand, raise that energy. Watch your blue light propel around your shields, your roots, raising and raising and raising, propelling higher through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hold your breath. Let no air out. Push that sun and moon energy together, bringing the light and shadow energy together, facing those palms to the sky, pushing towards the highest of highs, the 13th dimension, the 13th aeon, the creator space, and pull the power of heavenly flame through your body, letting it out, pushing it all the way through, down through the infernal, through the middle of the earth and beyond. Meeting, having heavenly flame and infernal flame mixed together and rise up, burning away all false energy, all false gods, all false thought processes that are not your own, any negative energy, any pain cycles, any ancestral curses, any of the pain that your people, our people, in all forms, in all dimensions, from human to infernal to celestial, from primal to ethereal, all forms of us, we drop our negative energy, we drop our crosses, we drop the negative energy that traps us in fear, anger, and keeps us ruled by courts of domination and false control. We push that energy into the earth through the portals of the infernal, clearing out all the portals from above and below, bringing positive energy into the infernal, burning away all the true negative energy, burning away anything that makes us fear our shadows and our lights. So we're going to pull back up that positive energy of the heavenly flame and rise within our infernal, which means our shadow self, our shadow love, embracing our shadows as we embrace our lights, breathing in deep all the way from the tops of our, all the way from the roots of our feet, all the way to the tops of our head, breathing in deep, bringing heavenly flame and infernal fire together, all the way through the high 13, keep breathing in deep, all the way through all 24 dimensions of each aeon, raising up to the high 13, 24 and 2, all of both sides of the one, the highest consciousness, our God consciousness, we combine through the guild of divine, connecting all of our pieces of all of our ancestors, connecting to the high 13, pulling both energy through the most purest of filters and bringing that energy back down through us, empowering us, bringing on our divine energy, the purple energy, pushing it all the way through us, all the way towards all parts of all sides of the universe. Combining it again, making that eclipse feeling, combining heavenly flame and infernal fire, rotating that ball of energy, feeling it between our fingers, expanding and expanding, tightening, expanding, tightening, expanding. This is our chi energy. This is our power. We're going to bring it in as we hold it and we focus on manifesting our connections. We start at the heart to heal all wounds that keep us trapped. Then we move up to our throat to remove things that block us from using our true voice, the voice that is guided by our parts of us that are our ancestors and our God selves. Bring it up to the third eye to bring clarity. Bring it up to the crown again to own our divinity. Pushing back down to the heart moving deep within us, pushing down to our sacral and our solar plexus and our root, pushing back down. Again. Again. Kind of like doing Reiki on yourself, moving that energy where it needs, making sure you're clear, keeping that balance. Now put that left hand on top of that right. I want you to pull back your positive energy from the energy that you keep giving to others. Pull it back with your left hand away from your right. Bring it down. That exhale. Breathing, bring it in with that inhale. Now, with your right over your left. Take away what you've taken too much from others, whether it be their negative trait, energy, or their positive. You move it to your right side and you push it down towards the ground. We're going to do like a plug like this, with your thumb out, 2 fingers together here, and this finger down by your pinky. You're going to push it down, plugging in to the infernal, plugging in your left hand like the same way into the heavenly, pulling the energy of all high 13, connecting it to the lower 13, bringing them both together within your center, pushing out all negative energy and transmuting all lessons into knowledge and wisdom and protection, guidance, providence, and protection, healing, and transmutation of any trauma, pain cycles that you have been dealing with and what your ancestors have been dealing with. So we're basically doing ourselves a deep spiritual charge. You're charging a unit that's within you. Breathe in deep, out, in, out, in, out. Reach up, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Can't. Start from your root all the way up. So breathe into your lower stomach. Moving your pelvis. Tightening that buttocks. Tightening those thighs. Tightening your feet as you breathe in deep. Listen to the deepness of your breath and they'll know you're there. Right in the root, feeling that energy right between your legs. Hold it. Rotate upwards to your sacral. You're going to feel this more in your belly button. Moving up towards your solar plexus, you're going to feel this right in your sternum, right below your chest. Moving your belly. Pausing and bringing that breath up to your chest, moving your chest. Pausing, moving up to your throat, tightening all the way up your spine, clenching your buttocks, clenching your shoulders, tightening your neck. Right, it's quiet, panting right in the throat. Tightening your chin. Moving it to your nose and mouth breaths going higher to your sinuses. Tightening your face, pulling it to your third eye and your crown. Tightening your face and the top of your head. Hold it. Release, pushing your left hand down, removing anything that is blocking your path, helping you connect to yourself, and bring down all the messages for yourself. Bring the hand in center. Switching positions in a few moments, but give yourself some time to sit in this power and focus on what messages you're getting for yourself. Raise your right hand, point that to the left, your left hand, point your left hand to the ground. You're going to do the same thing, but you're sending back your ancestors, your beloved dead, your living loved ones, the energy that was sent to you that is from other people trying to do you wrong or any of that, transmuted into them learning lessons from what they've done, and for you not letting that weight sit on you anymore. You already pushed it down through the inferno, transmuted it into a higher source energy, but also sending back love and healing for those who also given you love. Sending back, balancing your energy, giving back anything that is not yours. You're going to raise your right hand and you're going to breathe. Pushing it out. Raising up. Moving into a pant. Like you from the root. And from the above at the same time. Kind of feels like it's pulling in center from energy from above and below you, pushing out your right hand, filling you with power as you give others power. As you empower your ancestors and heal them from the generational curses, so are you. Moving all the way up. Visualize them elevating. As they elevate, you're being propelled in that blue light all the way through the high 13. Breaking chains, that bind you and your ancestors and all forms of you and negative energy as you push through the high 13 with this next set of breaths. I want you to move your arms as if you were running. The portal is opening above you. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hold that breath. Let it fill your stomach. Let yourself float for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There you will see 13 steps rising in your own world. This is a creation of a courtroom, or not a courtroom, a royal home, a castle, whatever you would visualize yourself, wherever you'd visualize your throne in, this is your space. You see it how your soul creates it. You see 13 steps. You walk up, and that leads to your throne. So we're going to go breathe in, out, 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 in, out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Sit there in your throne. Observe how it looks, how it feels, how the air feels, how the air tastes. Focus on who shows up in front of you, what symbols show up into your mind, what messages you are to receive. On your left side is your personal connections, both to your physical life, your past lives, your ancestors, your God selves. And on the right is all your karmic connections, still ancestors in all things, but these are ancestors that are belonging to all the encounters that you've had. These are the people that are also here to guide you. One side also represents receiving and giving. The ancestors that need help are on the right. The ancestors are here to help you are on the left. They combine forces as they are also helping you as they able to transmute. Visualize holding hands with your God selves, both of light and shadow. Your shadow is self. Your outward light is your higher connections to your higher gods. Bringing in the energy, you are going to breathe in, hold it for as long as you can, receive energy for yourself, and give the energy of what you've learned to your ancestors so that they can also elevate in all God's self. This way you can receive messages and give them, focusing. They're going to give you your abilities and powers back. They're going to wake up the parts of your mind that are disconnected from your higher self. They're going to help you align with your light and shadow, breathing in positive energy, breathing in strength. This is your source of power. You will design and protect yourself with this shield. You will design your world with this shield and move through, because the 13th aeon with the Gnostics is the 13th dimension of creation. This is where you meet your God self. This is where you become your God self. This is where you create your manifestations in your world. This is the main source of magic and energy. This is where you have control. I want you to focus. Continue in this place, breathing normally, relaxing into it. And when you come to and you feel done, I want you to write down everything that you have experienced and send me a copy. Thank you so much. Oh.